Normally, I like to stay positive. If you have watched this channel and some of this stuff, you know that I don't usually like to give negative thoughts or opinions out there because I just want people to enjoy what they enjoy, share what I enjoy. The goal of this channel was to share in the joy of sim racing and spread that joy around. And so when NASCAR 21 Ignition came out, I wanted to do my best to enjoy it and have fun with it and get the most of it. But despite trying so hard to be positive, I could not do that. First of all, some things that are not a deal breaker, but super annoying nonetheless. I couldn't use my wheel with it. I know a lot of people have been having problems with it. Some people got it to work, some people didn't. It's very inconsistent. And triple monitor support is none. It's not even like F1 2021. It doesn't support triples, but you can still play on a triple screen. Because when you try playing on a triple screen on PC, it just punches in. It just basically cuts off the top and the bottom part of the screen. And so triple monitor support, out of the question. No wheel, no triple monitor. So right away, can't really do sim racing stuff with this. That's fine. Love the NASCAR Thunder Series, Chase for the Cup. We can go arcadey, all good. However, everything else is just a complete mess. First of all, when you just try to qualify for a race, you cannot do well because, like you can see in this clip here, the AI controls your car until you pass the start finish line. Then it gives you control, but there's like a split second where it gets you off the gas while it transitions from AI control to your control. And so you lose all momentum, and it doesn't matter how good your lap is. Like, I started last every single race, and that's not because I suck at the game. Because while I started last in that race, I still was able to get a top 10 in a 5% race. It's not that I'm 2 seconds slower than everyone, it's that the game just chucks you, you lose momentum, and then you can continue to qualifying. It doesn't make sense. There are some tracks where the AI take really terrible lines, like look at this footage from Las Vegas where the AI are taking the high line at the start finish line, and then they go back down, then they move back up to enter the corner at a high arc again. It doesn't make any sense. You want to make this track as short as possible, and going up to the top on the start finish line at a track like Las Vegas does not make any sense. And then in Bristol, you have the AI, their momentum takes them up the track, which admittedly looks cool seeing the physics in action. They take in a corner fast, they move up, but the issue is they just stay in that middle to high line, and you can just easily pass them on the bottom. They don't go back down. And, well, sometimes they don't do anything. As you can see here, Chase Elliott, one of the best road course racers, has just decided to not move and not start the race. He's just parked there. Maybe he just wanted to give everyone a head start. The audio cuts in and out, left ear, right ear, and it's super annoying, and the spotter is terribly annoying as well and does not stop talking. It seems like anytime you hit the wall, you cut a tire, and I know that happens in real life, but it does not happen every single time like it does in this game. I have seen plenty of drivers hit the wall before in a real life NASCAR race and be fine. Despite all of that, the biggest deal breaker issue is the controls. Yes, the physics. The physics are better than NASCAR Heat for sure. I was able to use the same braking and throttle points that I do in iRacing, just applying that knowledge here, and it reacted the same. However, good physics don't matter if the game controls terribly. I get that it's realistic for a stock car on an oval to favor turning left. That's fine, I can adjust to that. The issue is, for some reason, they say it's because of the steering assist. I think maybe the game's just a little glitched out, in fact. You get jerked right sometimes. It's like It's almost like when you spin your tires, you get loose and swerve. It feels like that, except when you're not spinning your tires. Like, look at this example. I'm fine turning to the left, and then all of a sudden my car just gets chucked to the right. And so I adjust by turning left, but then the assist stop, maybe it's the assist, and I go back, it goes back to favoring turning left, and so I just oversteered way too much, and there's no way to control the car. It's completely unpredictable. And when that happens, it's so frustrating, and you don't want to play a game where the controls are unpredictable. Like, at least in NASCAR Heat, the Technics NASCAR games before that, there were a lot of problems and glitches, but the controls were predictable. That's why people could still make the most out of those games and find a little bit of enjoyment in them, because they knew what they were getting into. Here, you just don't even know. And that leads to the most damning thing I can say about this game. After I refunded it, I immediately re-downloaded NASCAR Heat 4.